Hey everybody, how are you tonight? So I'm keeping this ridiculously short because it's already 10:30 and I'm exhausted. I've had meetings tonight. I just got back from Albany for a meeting that I just got done with. But I managed to still make it into the gym tonight. I wasn't going to go. I had all this stuff going on. But I was like, no, you missed Pilates on Monday because of other school-related things. You have got to, you have absolutely got to go in tonight. So I went in tonight. My Pilates instructor, I believe, for whatever reason, wanted to kill us all. Because I am in extreme amounts of pain right now. My abs don't want to do what they're supposed to do, which is stabilize my core, because they're just so shredded from the workout from Pilates. It was a really solid Pilates day today, which was good. This morning I was up at 5-ish, out the door by 5:15. I started the first day of the second half of the training for the 5K. So 5K started, well, that's already done. I already did that. Managed to run the 5K, did okay, under 30 minutes the last time, which was kind of cool for the 5K. But what it did today was that now it takes, okay, so it says, okay, you can run 5K, great. But now what we're going to do is we're going to jump it up just a little bit. So this morning, after the 5-minute warm-up walk, it was 10 minutes running on, 1 minute off, 10 minutes on, 1 minute off, 10 minutes on, 1 minute off, 10 minutes on, 1 minute off. So 40 minutes total running, 4 minutes kind of off in between there, and then a 5-minute warm up and a 5-minute cool down. It also poured, just dumped buckets this morning. I was soaked head to toe. My shoes were completely and totally soaked. Everything. What are you doing in there? Oh, okay. She's making me a salad. Apparently out of robots. Apparently it's a robot salad. It's made of metal. It's hard to find good help these days, YouTube. It's really hard to find good help these days. No, but so anyway, got that run this morning. Absolutely soaked. I am looking for, if you guys are, any of you runners, if any of you, and I've gotten some great suggestions so far, but if any of you guys are runners that are watching this, that are on YouTube or whatever, that aren't on my Facebook already, what do you do to keep your feet dry? Because my mesh shoes let the water through like you wouldn't believe. And I've got one spot, I've got kind of a high knuckle. So like on my feet, I don't know if this is a good way to show it or not. I got one knuckle that kind of sits up like that. And the shoe, the top of the shoe just rubs on it like crazy. And I've got a whole section of it taken off on the top, which is, to be honest, slightly uncomfortable. So I'm not looking forward to every time it rains having to deal with this type of situation. So suggestions, ideas, things like that, fantastic. I would greatly appreciate it. Stop. My wife's going to say don't run. That's her suggestion. Because we've been married for 12 years and I know the way you think, dear. I have a suggestion. Don't run. Wrong. No, can't do it. We've already started down this rabbit. We've gone down the rabbit hole, dear. I've started down this rabbit hole. Anyway, by the time it was all said and done today, by the time the warm-up and cool-down was done, it was 4.5 miles worth of distance. And of that, I ran probably 4.1-ish. 0.4 of it was walked. So, yeah, we're progressing okay. I mean, we're getting ready for the 8K and trying to get that all ready to go. 8K is first part of April, which is coming up way faster than I'd like to even consider. So, got to get on that a little bit more. So, yeah, that went really well. Pilates tonight, like I said, shredded me, was not feeling well. But I got to have a wonderful little moment at the gym when I jumped on the scale. And for the first time, I think since I was this weight before, going up, I was under 260 pounds. I weighed in at 258 today. Which puts total complete weight loss from the beginning of this thing at 327 down. That is 69 pounds. I just about broke the 70-pound mark. So really, really excited about that. Really, really stoked that it's coming off like it is. Got to keep working at it. Got to keep doing. There's no time to rest. There's no time to worry about things and try to kind of slow down and just kind of enjoy the moment. It's like, no, got to keep busting it. Got to keep going. But one of the things I'm looking to phase in on phase 3 after the race, once the race is done, phase 3 starts, which is kind of continue doing stuff from phase 2, but I'm going to work in a really, a more comprehensive lifting plan. And I'm looking at a couple of different ones. One of them is strong lifts 5x5, and another is starting strength. And I'm kind of looking at both of those. They're a compound exercise, so they don't isolate muscle. You do a lot of squats, a lot of deadlifts, a lot of power cleans and starting strength, but a lot of like overhead rows and things like that are going to get multiple muscle groups taken care of. So I'm considering doing that. If any of you have experience with it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments, truthfully, because I honestly am not 100% sure which one I want to go with and how I want to do it. And I don't know. I'm such a novice when it comes to lifting weights. I mean, I'll go in and throw iron around and stuff, but any kind of comprehensive like continuing plan, not really sure. So if you have experience on that, I would love to hear it. And other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go to bed. You should be in bed, seriously, all of you. It's 10:30, people. If you live in New York, it's like 1:30. It's too late for you to be awake. You go to bed. Okay, I'm going to bed. You go to bed. Everybody go to bed. Sleep, etc. And we will talk to you guys in the morning. Take care. Good to see you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.